Stay tuned.
We're good. Hi guys, it's April. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve. How are you? I'm doing well. Thanks for being here. Give me 1 second. We're going to send out the tweet, which I have all set up. Boom. Tweeted. How do you like them apples? And Allison's on tonight with us because Kelly is out for the night. She went away for the weekend. Yay, Kelly! Because it's Friday Eve. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do some cooking. How's that sound? We're going to thank the pork board again. Yay! Everyone say thank you to the pork board. They're sponsoring us tonight. We're going to do 2 recipes. We're going to do 2 breakfast recipes. So, you know, it's a season of brunches and ladies brunches and holiday brunches and cooking ahead and getting everything done. Hey, Lorraine! So we're going to do 2 of my favorite recipes that can both be made ahead and are both perfect for breakfast morning or your ladies brunch or just for busy mornings that you've been hustling around during the holidays and don't want to deal with stuff. So yeah, so everyone say hi to Allison for helping us, and thank you for helping us out, Allison. And everyone say hi to the pork board. And we're going to give it a minute to let people get on. I can see that we've got a few people now. Hi guys, I'm going to pull up my comments and I'm going to do a couple of real quick things on the computer, and then we're going to get going. And those of you who are new to the show, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This is a long format show. This is not like a Rachel Ray 30-minute quick recipes where we have the magic of TV. This is a full, long format show. So please don't get upset. We're chatty. This is me welcoming you into my kitchen to have a nice evening, or a glass of wine, have a cup of coffee, hot cocoa, tea, whatever your poison is. I'm just, okay, and I got a lot of comments last time when we were shared from people who aren't used to my show asking why I'm looking at my phone. I'm looking at my phone because the camera is far away, and that's where the camera has the comments. But I can also get them on my phone. So that's how we interact, is by me reading the comments on my phone. So I can see you. I say, hi Samantha, hi from Pennsylvania, hi Brandy, hi Cherie, hi Diane, I love you too. Hi Allison, Sandra, Jacqueline, Lisa, Andrea, Crystal, Vanessa, Amanda, Jessica. See, that's what I'm doing with my phone. So give me 1 quick second, and we're gonna get this pinned to the top so everyone can find us, because that's what we want, right? My computer just did something weird. There we are. There we are. Pinned to the top. Sorry, my computer's being a little slow tonight. I'm sure you guys can relate to that. We've all had slow computers before. All right. And don't worry, I will totally wash my hands before we do anything, do any cooking. Share. Here we go. Come on, computer, you can do it. I don't actually think it's my computer. I think it's Facebook, but that's okay. We love you, Facebook. We love you, Facebook. Thank you for having us. Mama loves food. That's me. Share that. You gotta let people know we're on, right? Did you guys get the tweet? Amy moved today. Girl, you're amazing. You're here still. I love your show. Thank you, Crystal. All right. What are we making tonight? We're going to do 2 breakfast recipes. We're going to do 2 pork breakfast recipes that I absolutely love. They are super yummy and super awesome. And I think you'll like them too. I hope so anyway. That's the point, right? To make food that we like. Okay. 1 more share, and then we're gonna get going. Okay? See, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't terrible, right? Not a big deal. All right. How are we tonight, guys? Do you have any good weekend plans? Anything coming up? Any good holiday parties? I'll tell you, that's the one thing I really miss about not working at a company. My husband and I both work for ourselves. There's no holiday parties to go to. I used to love getting like super dressed up, wearing heels and formal wear, and we just don't have that anymore. But that's okay. Small price to pay for being your own boss, right? Anyway, hi Ginny. Annette likes my earrings. Thank you, Annette. You only make super awesome and yummy food. Aw, thanks, Andrea. I wish that was true. But for the show, we only make super awesome and yummy food. But sometimes things don't always work out. I'm human. I'm definitely human. My little girl is doing well. Thank you for asking, Mandy. She's doing much better. All right. Good day, Stacy. How are you? All right. Nancy, you look beautiful tonight, too. So do you, Tanya. Hi, Deanna. Hi, Jaylene. It is the real thing. Yeah, this is the real thing. We are... Wayne's on the mega bus to Chicago. Woo, woo. All right. I was in Chicago around this time last year. It was beautiful. I ended up in the hospital, but that's neither here nor there. All right. So, I am going to wash my hands with soap and water, but that's just a compulsion. Let's go ahead and grab our chopping block and a couple of knives. Woo. I've got most of the stuff prepared already, or it's ready to prepare. It's Michaela's first time watching. Michaela, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. You guys, if you're new, make sure to like the page and subscribe. If you'd like to get text message alerts, you're gonna text the phrase follow Mama Loves Food. No, I'm sorry. You're gonna text the phrase live show MLF. Follow live show MLF. Allison can put it in the comments to 40404. And I can put it up in the comments again later too. Let's see what we got. Let's get a cute dishcloth. Hi, Lizzie. I love when I'm sponsored too. It's fun, isn't it? Can everyone say hi to the pork board and thank you for having us? I'm gonna get a champagne glass because you guys, we're making breakfast, so we're totally having mimosas tonight. P.S. Come on, right? What's your favorite breakfast drink, guys? It can be alcoholic or non-alcoholic, but tell me what your favorite breakfast drink is. And then, after you've told me that, tell me what your favorite pork for breakfast is. My husband is definitely a fried ham guy. I'm a bacon girl. That said, I will never turn down pork. So, let me go ahead and pull this out. I get to use these champagne glasses like 2 times a year, so it's really exciting. Oh, Leanne had a hernia repair. I'm so glad you're feeling better. I hope you are anyway. Angelica's never had a mimosa? What? That's crazy pants. So mimosa is just champagne or bubbly alcohol and orange juice. It's delicious. Coffee, pop. Coffee, lots of coffee. Yeah, I love coffee too. Woo. That's got a little fizzle in it. Let's see if we can get it out. It doesn't want to come out. There we go. Cheers! Mimosas are delicious. Mimosas and bacon, like, I'm sorry. It's kind of the perfect breakfast. Don't you think? I think. Bacon, ham, a close second. Mimosa and can never have enough bacon. I gotta say, my second would probably be pork sausage. I love pork sausage, and we're going to use it today. So, can't go wrong with bacon and coffee. Amen, pork board. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Thank you so much for being with us. So, let's start. This is what we're going to do. We're going to start with the breakfast, ham and potato breakfast casserole. And then while that's in the oven, we're going to come over here and do our sweet potato and pork sausage hash. So I'm going to go ahead and read the recipe for the first one, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So you're going to have 2 cups of ham, or this is a really great thing about this recipe, you can actually use any pork meat. So this is a really perfect leftovers casserole. So if you've got leftover pork loin, or leftover ham, or even bacon or sausage, any kind of pork meat will work. So you can use 2 cups. We're using ham today, leftover Thanksgiving ham. 4 cups of shredded potato or hash brown. We're totally cheating and using hash browns. You can absolutely shred your own potato if you want to, but you don't have to. 1 cup of sweet bell pepper, 1/4 cup of sweet yellow onion, 1/2 cup of sliced mushrooms, a clove of garlic minced, 6 eggs, 1 tablespoon of heavy cream, 2 cups of finely shredded cheese, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and an 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. And I'm realizing now, oh, it's Dana's birthday. Happy birthday, Dana. I'm realizing right now I left the mushrooms in the fridge, so I'm going to grab those super quick. And then we're going to get started. Or possibly, where are my mushrooms? Where are my mushrooms? Where are my mushrooms? Where did my mushrooms go? Hey, Wes. I'm still here. There's my mushrooms. Woo! I took them out of the original package and that got me confused. Here we go. Hi, I'm back. Janice loves bacon. It goes right to I had the best mimosas in Maui. Well, I'm pretty sure everything tastes good in Maui. Isn't that how it works? I love your earrings. Thank you. All right. Happy birthday, Dina. Cheers to you, girl. Cheers to you. Yummy. So you guys know, if you've watched me before, that this, I've got the burner over here, and it takes a while to get hot. So we went ahead and turned that on. 45 and the best birthday ever. Yay! That's so good. I love that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands with soap and water now. See? We're all about cleanliness. That said, I would like to remind everybody that you're in my kitchen. We're not in a restaurant. It's okay. Things aren't going to be exactly the same as if you were in a restaurant. Okay, so we're going to get 2 cups of ham. That is not ham. 2 cups of ham. Where did my ham go? I was just holding it. There it is. There's my ham. We're going to do 2 cups of ham, chopped up. Take up a measuring cup. And I'm going to use a clear bowl so you guys can see exactly what's happening. There's my bowl. Here's my ham. Do we always go live at night? Generally. We have a regular show. It's Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And that's our cooking show. And then on Wednesdays, most Wednesdays, not every Wednesday, I'll be honest. This Wednesday we did not do it. But most Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, we'll do a crafting show. And if we're being honest, I'm basically doing a whole lot of, rock painting lately, because I'm kind of obsessed with it. I am. Made your maple nuts for Thanksgiving. Everyone loved them. Yay! Love it. That's awesome. Awesome. Okay, so I'm using a wet cured ham. So let's talk real quick about a wet cured ham. I'm going to read to you. Okay, so wet cured hams, that's kind of what you think of when you buy the spiral sliced ham as a wet cured ham usually. Wet cured hams are most commonly available in 3 varieties. Ham with natural juices is a favorite for dinner or centerpiece. That's what we're using, ham with natural juices. This type of ham has a little water added during the curing process. Its velvety texture and attractive appearance make it an ideal choice for holiday meals. Ham with water added retains more water during the curing process than ham with natural juices. This type of ham is ideal for steaks, thin slicing, and shaving. Ham with water product is a common type of ham most often found at the deli counter. This type of ham has the most water added of all the ham varieties. It is a great choice for ham that is intended to be served cold. Most hams are fully cooked, as is ours, and as noted on the label, which it was noted on the label. Cooked hams can be served cold or after warming in the oven. Uncooked hams should be cooked to an internal temperature of 145 degrees, followed by a 3-minute rest time. So ours will be, because we're going to put it in a 350-degree oven for about 45 minutes. So we're just doing chunks of ham, and I'll show you about the size that you want. Here, there you go. Can you guys see? That's about the size you want of your chunks. Honey baked is great too. Honey baked is delicious. Oh my goodness. Honey baked ham is so good. That said, I'm not putting honey baked in my eggs and peppers recipe. I don't know how that would do. It might do okay. Alright. I'm watching this for supper. Perth, Scotland. Yay! We actually had this for supper like 3 nights ago because it was so yummy. Okay, let's see if we've got 2 cups. And you can go, you know, if you don't like as much meat in your food, you can go a little bit less. If you like more meat, you can totally do a little bit more. You could go up to 3 cups. You could go down to 1 cup or up to 3 cups. I mean, if you want to get crazy, you could do 4 cups. And you could totally also do a mixture of meats. Say you had a cup worth of pork loin left and a cup of ham. You could absolutely do both. So if you are going to make this recipe, which I hope you do, go ahead and tell me what cuts of pork would you use in your potato breakfast bake. I would love to hear. We're going to go a little closer to 3 cups. I'm drinking a mimosa, which is just orange juice and champagne, and it's delicious. Oh, we've got one more little slice. We're going to go ahead and just use up all the rest of our ham. So ours is going to be a little bit more than, ours is like 2.5 cups. Do I cut the skin off and leave it? I leave it. I absolutely leave it. Tastes fine to me. Tastes fine to me. Were you the one who made the PB pie? I did not make a PB pie. Nope. That was not me. Ham and bacon for Caitlin. Yum. Alright, so we're just going to put our ham in here. And now we need, ooh, that was loud, pork steak. Oh, pork steak is so good. I love pork steak on the grill. Okay, 4 cups of shredded potato or hash brown. Alright. So we're just going to do, I know this is 4 cups already because I use these bags all the time. But if you were doing it yourself, you'd want to measure. Or if you've never used a particular brand before, you want to measure. So there's our 4 cups of shredded potato. And you want it thawed. Don't put it in frozen. Hi Vince, how are you? Shared so yummy. Yeah guys, thank you so much for sharing. When you share, you know, it tells the sponsor that you're glad we're here. You're glad we sponsor. Let's try that again. It tells the sponsor that you're glad they sponsored us. It tells Facebook that you're enjoying the show, and Facebook will promote it more. It tells me that you're enjoying the show, and it invites your it lets your friends see what you're watching, and they can watch along with you, which is super fun. Loanne would use sausage and bacon. Woohoo! Okay. 1 cup sweet bell pepper, which is about a small to medium pepper. Let's use yellow tonight. All right, it's already clean, but I'm gonna rinse it anyway. So we're just gonna use the whole thing. And the measurements don't have to be perfect. They really don't. I mean, for the first time you do the recipe, just shared new to your live feed. Thank you, Stephanie, and thank you for being here. Thank you for spending the time. You know, I absolutely recognize that you guys have a million other things you could be doing, a million other shows you could be watching, but you're choosing to spend your time with me, and I appreciate it. And have I mentioned that you all look fabulous today? All of you. Even you in your pajamas, you look fabulous. Even you, Vince. Everybody looks fabulous tonight. I'm super glad you are all here. Alright. Okay, almost like the compost in the sink. Hi, Patty. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Ashley. Alright. Janice says I'm popular. I don't know. I'll try. Hey, Valencia. How'd you know? How did I know? Don't worry, I can't see you. I just know these things. Hi, Rosalie. You guys are in a good mood tonight. I love that. I love that. I'm in a good mood tonight. I'm happy to be here. I missed cooking with you guys last week. It was nice to take a few days off because it is a little bit stressful. You know, there's nothing like being live in front of hundreds of people, you know. That's a little stressful. So in one way, it was nice to be off for a week, but I also miss the interaction. I really like you guys. I'd rather listen to you rather to listen to you than listen to my husband rumble on. You're funny. You're funny. So, did you guys cook ham for Thanksgiving? Who cooked ham for Thanksgiving? Or another pork dish? Did you have another pork dish? We had ham. We had brown sugar ham in the, we make ours in the crock pot. Do you guys, that's a good question, guys. How do you cook your ham? We are making, hi Jana. Sorry. We are making 2 recipes. We're making 2 pork breakfast recipes. The first one, which we're working on right now, is a ham and potato breakfast bake. And you guys can get all the links to this stuff in the description at the top of this live feed, and then I'll go ahead in a little bit, or if if Allison is able to put the links in now, that would be great. If not, I will go ahead and put the links in. Marianne had ham. Hi, Susie. I'm glad you're here. Amy Prince did hers on the grill. I've never put brown sugar ham on the grill. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's kind of exciting. I put everything on the grill if I can. I love the grill. Love it. Sausage dressing. Oh yeah, we had sausage dressing too. Actually, we made it on the show. Do you guys remember? We made the pork sausage dressing, or stuffing as we call it on the show. Which I know it's not stuffing unless it's stuffed, but I don't know. That's just how I grew up, calling it stuffing. I don't want that to get too hot on us. We had ham in the oven with brown sugar and pineapple. Ooh, my husband loves pineapple and ham. Usually I make it with mustard and honey, but we did the brown sugar this year. I want to try the ham, brown sugar, and pineapple. Yeah, that sounds good. No leggings tonight, guys. Not tonight. Not tonight. Tomorrow, though. Tomorrow. Okay, so there's our... This is approximately... Oh, let's turn our heater back on. Approximately a cup. This is a small to medium bell pepper. And then we're going to do a 1/4 cup of sweet yellow onion mince, which is going to be... Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There you are. A little bitty onion. We'll do a little bitty onion. Colleen loves this color on me. Thanks, Colleen. I love the color you're wearing, too. Go Cowboys. All right, if you say so. I'm originally from Texas, so I can get behind that. Ham on the grill is the best. Yeah, I've never even thought to put ham on the grill. We do ham on the skillet, and we do pork steaks on the grill, but I've never put ham on the grill before. Super smart, super smart. Ashley says, go Vikings. We call that a yellow capsicum in Australia, which is kind of funny because capsicum is the thing in peppers that makes it hot. Bell peppers don't have capsicum, so the fact that you call it yellow capsicum is kind of funny. Cheers, guys. Thanks for being here. I feel like you can't be yourself trying to be censored, PC. Who's being censored? I'm not being censored. All right. So we're going to put our onion in, about a 1/4 cup, and then 1/2 cup of sliced mushrooms. All right, capsicum, yeah. Okay, it doesn't take too many mushrooms to get to that, so we'll do ish. All right. What are you guys drinking tonight? Anything good? Anything good? What am I drinking tonight? I'm drinking mimosas. For those of you who don't know, mimosas is just orange juice and champagne. Yummy. Yummy. That stuff burns so bad. Yeah, capsaicin burns. It burns. We did our turkey on the grill. What? How do you do turkey on the grill? Like a whole turkey on the grill? Tell me about it. That's interesting. I'm still obsessed with the ham on the grill, though. How does that even happen? Is it like ham steaks on the grill? Or is it like ambient heat on the grill and then you do the whole ham and like the glaze? I'm intrigued. Definitely intrigued. So yeah, so we had pork sausage and we had brown sugar ham. Which, like I said, that was actually, I think, my first time making, not my first time making brown sugar ham, but my first time making brown sugar ham for Thanksgiving. Because we usually do honey mustard ham, which is on the blog if you want to look it up. Mama Loves Food. Honey mustard ham in the slow cooker. Just look it up. It's there. Chardonnay. Darla, my daughter's doing fine. Thank you so much for asking. She's doing real well. She's doing very well. Mom is still tired. That was a very long night. Say hi to Nathan. He doesn't believe you're alive. Emily, Nathan, of course I'm live. I'm here. I'm with you. How's my daughter doing? She's doing great. We had a spiral ham that I just scrolled by. We had a spiral ham. I got that much. Debbie can finally watch tonight. Yay! Luanne's drinking Diet Mountain Dew. You should try grilled pizza. What's your favorite pizza toppings? I'm gonna go with, do you guys ever do bacon and barbecue sauce and red onion with cheddar cheese? That's my personal favorite pizza. My husband's is the Hawaiian, which is pineapple and ham. Delicious. P.S. by the way. What are your favorite toppings? Robolina says I'm frozen. I'm not frozen on my end, so that's probably your Facebook feed. Try to X out and come back. Hopefully you can still hear me for that. I love brown sugar ham, but my husband hates sweet meat, so he smokes it. Oh, I'm sorry. I think that sounds delicious, but if it's not your favorite, that's not good. We love pizza on the grill. Not a pizza fan. And here I thought we were friends. Oh my goodness. We had a pepperoni pizza tonight. Yum. Alright, so we're going to put our mushrooms in. That's probably more than the recipe calls for, but I like mushrooms, so we're going to go for it. Barbecue pizza. Not even 10 minutes into watching and already starving. We've been going for more than 10 minutes. Alright, 1 clove of garlic and then 6 eggs. Where's my garlic? Where's my garlic? Where'd my garlic go? There's my garlic, found my garlic. Here's my garlic in my hand. Hi, Dana. Hi, Marie. What kind of knife is that? It's called a Santoku knife. That one doesn't want to open. It's called a Santoku knife. That's not the brand. That's just the style of knife. And Allison, who is on helping us tonight, is actually the one that introduced me to it. It's nice because it's got like notches along the side. Come out, garlic. Good gravy. There you are. There you are. Alright, we only need, well, it says 1 clove of garlic, but these are small. I used 1 large clove of garlic last time, so we'll use 2 small ones this time. Yeah, so it's called a Santoku knife. And like I said, that's not the brand, so don't go looking for the brand Santoku because you won't find it. It's just means it's got these grooves in it that keep stuff from sticking to it. Is this a breakfast dish? Lynn, you could eat it for any meal, but yeah, it's billed as a breakfast dish, but you could totally eat it for dinner. We had it for dinner a few nights ago, actually. I would have to leave out the bell pepper, onions, and mushrooms if making it for my family. They are so picky. Oh, I'm sorry. But it would still be delicious. That was sprouted. I just bought this. I bought this yesterday. How dare it sprout so quickly? This one looks good. Love my kitchen. What is the counter material behind you? The counters are granite. There we go. We might just be doing 1 garlic clove after all, because that one had sprouted. Let's go check for another one. Good night, Colleen. Have a great night. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this again. I literally just bought this garlic yesterday. What's going on? What's going on? So yeah, thanks Allison for helping out. You guys, do you watch Allison? Allison is on our network of live shows. She's from Allison from Domestic Superhero. And Allison, what did you cook earlier? Didn't you cook this morning, I think, right? There we go. Allison's got the Santoku knife. Thank you, girl. Thank you. There we go. That one's better. Much better. Alright, we're just going to mince this real quick. I totally could have used my... Did you watch her today? Yay! Allison, what did you make? I can't remember now. I'm blanking. I'm drawing a blank. Do I ever use the garlic from the jar? Sure, absolutely. Absolutely. And if that second piece of garlic was sprouted, that's exactly what we were going to do. But it's not. We're good. We're good. What's in the bowl? So far in the bowl, we have 2 cups of ham. Actually, more like 2.5 cups of ham. But 2 cups of ham, 4 cups of shredded potato, 1 small sweet bell pepper. There we go. Quarter cup of onion and 1/4 to 1/2 cup of mushroom. That's what's in here so far. And now we need 6 eggs, 1 tablespoon of heavy cream. Let's do that. We're going to do that in a separate bowl so that we can kind of whisk it. Let's get our eggs out. Can you tell I've got Oh My Darling Clementine stuck in my head? I'm singing everything to that. Why is sprouting bad? It just changes the flavor a little bit. It's not going to poison you or anything. It just doesn't taste as fresh. 2. I sometimes use garlic from a tube. Yeah, that's no big deal. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do to get dinner or breakfast or lunch on the table. I'm eating a passion fruit dessert tart. Yummy. Ooh, that sounds good. 3. I always use the sprouted. You are more than welcome to use a sprouted. It's not gonna like send you to the hospital or anything. 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's raining. Uh-oh. 6. Clementine is better than Let's Get Physical. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical, physical. Yeah, I've had that one in my head a lot too lately, huh? Alright, so we've got 6 eggs. And now we're going to put our heavy cream and our salt and pepper in it. I hear the rain. There's no rain here. Not here. Somebody was saying it's raining where they are. I think she said she's on a bus. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish. Cheers, guys. Thanks for being here. If you're new, hi. I'm April from Mama Loves Food. We are making a ham and potato breakfast casserole. And then we're about to put it in the oven real soon. And then as soon as that goes, oh, we've got our salt and pepper. As soon as that goes in the oven, we're going to get going on, let's turn that on a little higher. We're going to get going on our, alright, some salt. And I'm in Florida, yeah. Some pepper. And the exact measurements, guys, are available on the blog. And Allison, can you stick that recipe in the comments for us, please? The link to it. Yeah, salt and pepper. You gotta have some salt and pepper. My husband's not a huge salt fan, so we go easy on it, and then I usually add it at the end for myself. Alright, I just want to whisk it all together. Is that a compost trash can? Yes, that is for compost back there. Alright. Okay, so it's whisked. You can see it doesn't have to be perfect, but basically all together. We're going to pour it in. Okay. Okay, and then we need our cheese. And it's 2 cups total. 1 cup now, and then 1 cup. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah, 2 cups total. 1 cup now, and then 1 cup on the top after we put it in the casserole dish. So, where's my cup? Where's my cup at? Where's my cup at? Where's my cup at? Where'd it go? Speaking of dishes, where's my casserole dish? Where's my casserole dish? Where's my casserole dish? Where's my casserole dish? Where'd it go? How did we do with paleo on Thanksgiving? I've been so bad. I've been so bad. Hello to the person speaking French to us. It looks so pretty. I will translate it after the show so I can read what you're saying. Alright, so there's our 1 cup in there. Now this is the filling for the casserole. Woohoo! What do I do with the compost? I have a compost bin in my, I have a compost like thing in my yard. I don't know how else to put it other than thing. Alright, so you want to give it a good stir up so that everything is wet and coated and evenly dispersed. What is paleo? Paleo is just a way of, it's a diet. It's eating sugar-free, grain-free, alcohol-free, what else? Bean-free. It's an autoimmune thing for me, but you know, it's hard to keep up with at the holidays. Hello, Quirky Mama. Food, Mercy, always. Oh, that's really nice. I'm not going to read it all because it's long, but it was a very nice comment. Thank you, Allison, for translating for us. Alright, So we're nice and coated. And on the website I used a red pepper, which adds a nice color if you wanted it to be more festive for the holidays. Alcohol-free, can't do it. I know, it's tough. Cheers. Little dribble. Okay, let's grab a dish. Let's grab a dish, let's grab a dish, let's grab a dish. Okay. What dish do we want to use, guys? In the post, I used an 8x8, I believe it was 8x8. What do you call it? Glass dish, which is currently occupied by something else. So we're just going to use a white dish instead. It'll work just fine. That might be a little small. Let's get the bigger one. Let's get the bigger one. Get the bigger one. Get the bigger one. We will. You know what? I'm going to do this. Let's be good neighbors tonight, shall we? Let's be good neighbors. We're going to use 2 smaller dishes, and we're going to bring breakfast to our neighbors. That's what we're going to do. Jennifer just bought a Dutch oven and electric pressure cooker. Yay! Oh my goodness, you can do so much yummy stuff in those. Okay, so my 8x8 is being used. So we're going to do 2 glass loaf pans instead, which is totally okay to do. I'm going to grab a big old spoon, and we're going to dish it in. We're going to be good neighbors and bring breakfast to our neighbors tomorrow. We're not going to use that. Yeah, thank you, Pork Board. Guys, just if you're just tuning in, we are sponsored by the Pork Board tonight. Thank you. If you want to visit them after the show, you can visit them at porkbeinspired.com. How fun is that name, by the way? Pork Be Inspired. I love it. Yeah, and they've got hundreds of recipes over there for you to choose from to explore all the different ways you can make pork. And they're super awesome. Oh, and you know what else they have? They have this really cool thing on Facebook now. It's called the Pork Bot, B-O-T, like robot, pork bot. And it's kind of like Siri, but for pork. It's really cool. So if you go to the Pork Be Inspired Facebook page, and there's a link to it in the top of the description. If you go to the Pork Be Inspired Facebook page and you message them, it's actually an AI, artificial intelligence, programmed to help you find everything out you need to know about pork. And it'll suggest what to eat, how to cook it, and all that fun stuff. And my kids and I had a really fun time playing on it the other day. Yeah, it's really neat. So you should definitely go play on that. And there's a link to that in both the recipe post as well as the top of the description of the live. So that's really cool. And if you go over to the Pork Be Inspired Facebook page, you'll see that they've actually sponsored several lives this past couple weeks. So there's several other live pork shows you can choose from to watch after this. Please stay for this one, but afterwards, by all means, go check it out. And as soon as we get this in the oven, I will, I'll tell you a little bit more about it. But, so, you just put it in your dishes and you smooth it out. And then you're going to have that. So there's our casserole in it. Now, guys, if you are dairy-free, you can absolutely leave out the cheese and the heavy cream. It will still be totally delicious without the cheese and heavy cream, okay? So it will not make or break the recipe. Really, the only thing that makes or breaks the recipe is the pork, because it's kind of a pork dish. Also, probably the potatoes. I would stick with the potatoes and the pork. Those are pretty important. Okay, and then you just sprinkle some over the top. And that's what we've got. And I'm going to put it in the oven now. We're going to put it, it's at 350, and we're going to put it in for 30 to 45 minutes. Now these are deeper dishes because they're smaller, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put the timer on for 40 minutes. And you do not have to cover them unless, let's see, timer 4000. Okay, you don't have to cover them unless you don't like your cheese bubbly and crusty. If you don't like that, which I'm sorry, we can't be friends, but if you don't like that, then you do want to cover it. That'll keep it from getting crusty. But if you like crusty bubbly cheese, because you're human, I did use just a little bit of heavy cream. I used about a tablespoon of heavy cream when I whisked the eggs. And it just gives it a more rich flavor, but it's not strictly necessary. You can skip it. You could use milk instead if you wanted, or it's not totally necessary. My 4-year-old was just put on a dairy-free diet, so overwhelming. Yeah, I actually eat mostly dairy-free, so yeah, it's a lot, but you can absolutely do this one dairy-free. Because the egg will work. The egg will work as a binder. So the cheese is a bonus. It's not totally necessary. Okay, let me say fresh bacon is excluded from my comment. It needs cured. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, we're gonna scoot this out of the way. Oh no, we're not. Just kidding. We're gonna start our. We're gonna do our sweet potato hash in just a moment. We've got our pan heating up over here. It's just on low right now. We're gonna move these. We don't need that right now. Actually, we do need that one right now because we're gonna do the sweet potato and it's a beast to cut. Okay, but let's talk for a minute about the pork board. So we talked about the ham that we were using before. It says our connection's weak. Hopefully we don't blip out. You caught me. Refilling. Sorry. What I was gonna say is if we blip out for a minute, just be patient. We at 99.9% of the time come back. So it's just a weird Facebook quirk. It does it sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you're all still here with me. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure everybody's still here. I don't want to lose anybody. That would be terrible. What'd you guys have for dinner? Anyone have pork for dinner? I'm sorry. I just totally lost my train of thought. Okay. We're good. We're all here. Okay. So, we were thanking the pork board for having us. And what I was going to tell you is, before I did my live was Weelicious. If you go to Weelicious, 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 they did a slow cooker pork and apples recipe, which looked really good. And she had her cute daughter in the kitchen helping with her. And you can go to her page, Weelicious, on Facebook and see that, or you can go straight to Pork Be Inspired, and it's on their front page as well. And then before that was flavcity.com. How fun is that? Flav City. I love it. I'm going to go to Flav City and get some flav on. They did a spiced pork tenderloin with cherry mango chutney. Sounds delicious. Sounds delicious. Yeah. So the reason the pork board is inspiring our recipes today, is sponsoring our recipes today, is because they want us to inspire you to make all the holiday moments magical, not just the key ones. So we have the key ones that are, let's see, I'm going to chop while we talk. We have the key ones that are, you know, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and those are big, and those are special, and those are amazing. But there's no reason that those have to be the only amazing moments, right? Every moment can be amazing, even the little ones, like I went to the grocery store with my daughter today, and we had a really good time because we were picking up pork. But no, really, you know, it's a big deal to, okay, so we need one large sweet potato, just one. They want to inspire you to not rely on just the big holiday days for things being special. So, you know, make breakfast special by doing a new recipe like this one. Make dinner special by bringing it to your neighbor, you know. Celebrate all the moments. You know, and so much of our lives are surrounded by food, and it's so celebratory. Food is so celebratory, so I just want you to be cognizant of all the special moments in your life and not feel like you have to rely on the big ones. The big ones are wonderful. They're great. Sweet potatoes are hard to cook, by the way. They're great. They're wonderful. There's nothing wrong with them. But there's more than just those moments, right? So let's make all the moments, or even not all the moments, but a lot of the moments magical. Find the magic in making a big plate of bacon for breakfast, or sweet potato hash for breakfast. This is a really hard sweet potato. So yeah, so they are inspiring us. So the story I was telling on the website for this recipe that I just put in was that I always used to have, for a long time, a ladies' brunch at the holidays, and we would ditch the kids for a morning, which is never an easy thing to do when you're a working mom, or a stay-at-home mom, or any kind of mom. It's not easy to ditch kids, but we would make a concerted effort, and we would ditch our kids, and we would each bring a dish that we loved. And I used to bring a potato casserole dish, potato ham casserole dish, and we would make a point every year of getting together and having a girls-only holiday brunch, and it was just a really nice thing we did. And we'd have mimosas, and we'd have screwdrivers, and it was fun. We took the morning off. So, you know, we made a regular Tuesday special kind of deal. That was so guys, tell me if you have any special moments that you like to celebrate that are not, I lost my comments for a second, I just realized, that are not, hi, are we still here? Oh, my mom's on. Hi, Mom. Sorry, my comments just froze. Give me a second, I'm going to reload it. No, Facebook, I don't want to update anything right now. Yeah, so tell me, are there any special things that you guys do? The other thing we do every year, and people think I'm crazy when I tell them this, but we actually don't let our kids open Christmas gifts right away on Christmas morning. We make sure we have family breakfast first. So that's a fun. Josephine doesn't eat sweet potatoes. You don't have to eat them, but they're yummy. They're good. They're delicious. They're so good. And they're healthy. Hi, Francesca. You're not late. You're right on time because you're here. We've got a ham and potato, kind of a ham and hash brown bake in the oven. And we are working right now on a sweet potato and pork sausage bake. Naomi says, yes, family breakfast. I love waiting. It makes it so much more fun. Right? Doesn't it? I think it just adds to the excitement. And then everybody's like awake and functioning, and it's not, half asleep opening presents. And we also make them go slow. We make them open the presents slow. My mom can tell you. We rotate. Everybody takes a turn passing out presents, and everyone has to see what everybody opened, and it's fun. Vince wants to know if you'll adopt him. I believe he's in his 30s or 40s, so how do you feel about having another adult child? You guys are funny. So tell me about your holiday moments. Are there anything special? Do you guys, do you go out with friends one night? We have breakfast Christmas morning that we always do. We don't do a traditional dinner. We either do brunch or Italian feast of fish or just pastas. That sounds like fun. Noelle, I am drinking a mimosa today because we're doing a couple of breakfast dishes, so I thought it was appropriate. We are not hungry that early on Christmas morning. Yeah, we don't even make breakfast till probably close to 8:39. It's not super early. Hi Maria, how are you? But yeah, we do casseroles and bacon, always lots and lots and lots of bacon. So good. Alright, so there's our one large sweet potato. And we're gonna set this aside. I'm baking holiday chocolates and fudge with bark pecan sundae with a few friends. That sounds like a fun tradition. I know a lot of people will do cookie baking parties. Those are fun too. All right, I'm gonna grab my mitts so I don't burn myself. As exciting as that would be, it would be unpleasant. Unpleasant isn't really what I'm going for right now. Oop, just knock the light over. Okay. I'm gonna bring this dish over so you guys can see what we're doing. My mom calls me Christmas Eve to either shop or wrap presents. She's always a Christmas procrastinator. I'm the worst Christmas procrastinator. That's another tradition my husband and I have. Usually on Christmas Eve, sometimes 2 nights before, but usually Christmas Eve we end up doing the last minute Christmas shopping together, which is kind of fun once you get used to it. The first few years are stressful because you're like, I can't believe I left it till the last second. Okay, so here's our 1 pound of mild fresh pork sausage. I'm gonna grab my scissors so we can open this. You guys, do you remember my trick for getting it out of the tube without getting it on your hands? Just cut the tip off, snip the tip, sorry, corkboard, and then twist it. You never have to touch it. Our community group has breakfast together and then we go out to pass our blessing bags to the homeless. That's really nice. I love that. Alright. So with pork sausage, you're going to want to make sure it's totally brown. You don't want any pink with pork sausage. So we're going to get it totally browned. You actually don't drain it with this recipe. You just, because the sweet potato will soak it up. I look like I'm about to give someone a spanking. I don't like sausage, but I like sausage gravy. Sausage gravy is one of my favorite things in the world. Holy moly. So good. So good. We have a diner downtown in the little town that's next to ours that has the best sausage gravy. Oh my goodness. It's spectacular. Alright, we're going to let that brown for a little bit. Sweet potatoes, sugar, and butter. Yum. Okay. And we're going to get a bowl and scoop this stuff. I may have turned this burner down a little more than necessary when I turned it down, but that's okay. It'll catch up. We deliver cookies and sweets to our local firemen and police. Oh, I love that. I make the best biscuits and gravy. Sue, you're going to have to make me some biscuits and gravy then. Because, Is it Mel's Diner? It is not Mel's Diner, but maybe I should try Mel's Diner. It's called the Townhouse. Okay, so we need 1 pound pork sausage, 1 large sweet potato dice, and it doesn't have to be small dice. It can be, like that. You could do it smaller if you want. 1 medium to small sweet yellow onion. Let's do that. You should have a contest and the winner comes and cooks and bakes with you. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I think most of you are super normal and nice, but there's probably 1 or 2 crazies in the bunch that I don't necessarily want to have my address. We make Christmas baking for our garbage men. Oh, that's really sweet. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. I am really enjoying you guys' Christmas traditions. Or holiday traditions, I should say. It doesn't have to be Christmas. Does not have to be Christmas. Okay. I make biscuits and tomato gravy? I've never heard of tomato gravy. Tell me about that. Can you use regular potatoes instead of sweet potatoes? I suppose you could. I've never tried it, but I think it would be fine. Probably. Roxanne says you could come to our house to cook. Oh. That would be interesting. I don't know. Let me think on that. Allison loves my pot. This pot, let's talk about the pot for a minute. So we, several years ago, my husband and I love antiquing. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And there's an antique show, or there's an antique area around here, about an hour from here, in Mount Dora, that has huge antique festivals every year, 2 or 3 of them. It's called Renegers, and every year I go and I would just ogle the cast iron they have there. And finally one year I bought some. I don't remember if I actually bought it at Renegers or not, but it was Renegers that I fell in love with it. And I bought it, but it was in not great shape. It needed cleaning. It needed to be restored. And so it sat in my garage for 2 years maybe. And my mother-in-law saw it when she was here once, a couple years ago, probably 2 years now. And we are a Mama Loves Food family. You guys are like, you're awesome. You're like all my cousins. Anyway, and she took it home with her and she restored it for me, and I love it. I cook with it all the time. It's one of my favorites. And you want to know the best things to cook in cast iron? I'm going to tell you. Pork sausage and bacon, because they keep it nice and smooth. Nice and black. How come you didn't peel the sweet potatoes? Because I think it adds an unnecessary step personally. You're more than welcome to peel them if you want, but I never peel my potatoes. I don't peel my sweet potatoes or my white potatoes. I don't really see the need. Did I just splash myself? So what's in here is 1 pound of fresh ground pork sausage. You can usually find it at your grocery store, kind of near the bacon, near the breakfast meat. So near the bacon, and ours is also near the lunch meat. If you like spicy, you can totally use spicy ground pork sausage. My kids aren't fans of spices, so my kids aren't real big fans of spicy food, so we do the mild. But spicy would be delicious. I think my husband and I would like that a lot. And then we've got 1 large sweet potato here, diced up in cubes, and then we've got 1 medium small yellow onion here. And then we're going to add 4 to 6 cloves of garlic, minced. I'm going to turn this heat down just a touch now that it's starting to brown. Like I said, you want it. I like to get it chopped up into nice small bits, and you want to make sure there's no pink. You don't want any pink in it. What about maple flavored pork sausage? You can use that, absolutely. The sweet potato already has a sweet flavor to it, so I don't think it would be a bad, I think it would be complimentary. I don't think it would be bad. Pork be inspired, I'm inspired by pork. Heck yeah, who's not inspired by pork? Pork is amazing. Pork is amazing. I mean, you guys know that. We make pork regularly on the show, so. So who's going to check out the pork bot after this? Those of you just tuning in, the pork bot is this really cool feature that's on the Pork Board Facebook page now. So the Pork Board Facebook page is Pork Be Inspired, which is amazing in and of itself. And then you're going to click on message, and it's got like a Siri type function where you can talk to it and it'll interact with you. What about brown sugar? You could add a little bit of brown sugar if you wanted. Sure. Let's grab our garlic. All right, here's some garlic. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is still live, Kelly. Hi. Have I ever seen a pig being roasted? I have, and they smell so good. Holy moly. Has anybody here ever done a whole pig? Tell me about it. I want to hear about it. That's on my bucket list. I want to do a whole pig one day. Anyway, so I'm good, thanks, Tracy. How are you? I'm going to grab my... We're going to do the easy way this time. We're going to grab... This is just a garlic mincer. Woo! Look at that. Minced garlic. That's 1. Out. Michelle's late. It's okay. It's okay. We're still here. Yeah, guys, if you like the recipe or if you came in late, no big deal. Click the share button and share to your wall. As soon as the show's over, you will be able to watch the entire thing from the beginning, which is pretty awesome. I've seen one being roasted in a luau at Hawaii. Very cool. Laura loves my posts. Thanks, Laura. I'm glad you like them. Alright. Isn't this awesome? This is awesome. It's a fun tool. It's a fun tool. I have been to plenty of parties that had pigs roasting in the backyard. Amanda, we need to be friends. Or I need to be friends with your friends anyway. Because I've never been to a party like that. I've seen it at like restaurants before, but I've never seen it at a party. Where do you buy the garlic press? I actually bought this at my local grocery store, but you can get them on Amazon. That one's sprayed. You can get them at most kitchen stores. We did a whole pig and it was pretty gross until we started cooking. It was amazing. Yeah, you know. Certainly have to be able to, you can't be totally squeamish during a whole pig for sure. What are we pulling out of the garlic press? It's the skin, because you put it in unpeeled. So it pushes the middle of the garlic out, the meat, so to speak, of the garlic out, and then it sheds, it leaves the skin, and we're pulling the skin out. So yeah, you can get them pretty much anywhere you can buy cooking stuff. All right, so our pork sausage is browned. I'm gonna show you. Try not to burn myself. There you go. See, it's totally browned. So now we're gonna add. Teresa does a pig roast on the 4th of July. That is so exciting. Totally a bucket list thing for me. Totally. All right, we're gonna give that a little toss. Onions and garlic is so yummy. I mean, I could just sit down and eat this now with the pork and the onions and the garlic. Yum, yum, yum. We're gonna move all this composty fun stuff into a compost bucket. Do you guys have compost? 2 composts. How do we subscribe again and get texts? That's a very good question. Well, you can subscribe to the page just by liking it. And then sometimes, although I don't know if this feature still exists, because the Facebook Live thing is so new that they kind of add features and take them away as fast as they add them. But usually there's an option to subscribe to the live feed that shows up in the comments during the show. If you don't see that though, you can subscribe to get text alerts by texting follow space live show MLF. That's all one word, live show MLF. So you're going to text follow live show MLF to the number 40404. And if Allison is still hanging around, I think she can put it in the comments for us. Vince is offering to supply the pig for the pig roast. Vince, that's kind of amazing. I wish I lived anywhere near you. Isn't the smell of garlic and onion and pork sausage cooking is like sweet, sweet heaven. Okay, so our onions are translucent and our garlic is fragrant. So we are going to put in our sweet potato now. Yum! And you're gonna stir it in. Hi, Tiffany. It's okay. Make sure to share this to your wall so you can watch from the beginning. Today we are sponsored by the Pork Board again. Thank you, Pork Board, porkbeinspired.com. And we are making 2 breakfast recipes. We have a ham and potato casserole in the oven, and then we have a sweet potato and sausage hash on the stovetop. Really simple recipes, super delicious. All right, so we've stirred it up, and we are going to cover it for about 15 minutes until the sweet potato is fork tender. So cheers, guys. Thanks for being here. Does anybody have any pork questions? The Pork Board is actually watching with us. I don't know if you've noticed in the comments, but they are here. They are watching along with us and participating, which is super exciting. It's totally like having a celebrity here. I mean, I don't know about you. I mean, Brad Pitt's handsome and all, but I'll take pork over Brad Pitt any day. So, it's pretty exciting. So if you have any questions, let them or me know. Let them or me know. Did you drain the pork? I did not, because we put the sweet potato in there and it'll absorb all the flavor and yumminess from the sausage. If you wanted to drain it, you could. but I'm choosing not to. Allison won't hire me for her official taster, so will you, April? I actually have free tasters, so I don't know if that's really a job position that I need filled right now. But I will keep your name on file, Vince. Is there organic pork? I don't know. That's a good question for the pork board. And there's tons and tons of information at Pork Be Inspired. So I'm going to tell you some of the recipes that they're featuring right now at Pork Be Inspired. If you need a dish for your next holiday party, try the stuffed pork meatballs with romesco. That sounds amazing. Pork sliders with bacon and onion jam. Hello. Bacon and onion jam. That's like heaven. How long am I going to be on tonight? Well, our casserole has about 13 minutes. And this has about 15 minutes, and then we're gonna taste it all, and we're gonna do that. So I would say 20 minutes, just 20 minutes-ish or so longer. Debbie, I'm so glad you're enjoying the video. Thanks for being here. There is pork with chilies and lime, which is a flavorful stew. It's a comfort dish made with tender pork shoulder, spicy jalapenos, and fresh lime, and you serve it with warm tortillas. My kids probably wouldn't like that, but that's even better because it means more for husband and me. Pork chops with spicy turmeric sauce. Can we talk about how popular turmeric is right now? I'm kind of obsessed with it. Pork Milanese with, ooh, I'm gonna mess this up, cacio e pepe spaghetti, which is a classic Italian cheese and pepper seasoned New York pork chops. I can't read in live at the same time very well. I would make some poached eggs for over the sweet potatoes. Yes. Yummy. And then there's the sweet potato tart with candied bacon and caramel sauce. I'm sorry, bacon jam and candied bacon. I can't get past that. I'm salivating over it. Yum. Hi, Anika from Oklahoma. How are you? Turmeric is anti-inflammatory. It is, that's true. What do you do with the turmeric? It's just a spice you season stuff with. It's a tasty, kind of a deep spice. It's yummy. So you can find the pork board at porkbeinspired.com, Pork Be Inspired on Facebook, Pork Be Inspired on Twitter, Pork Be Inspired on Instagram, and Pork Be Inspired on Pinterest. So it's really easy to find. Am I drinking a mimosa? Heck yeah, I'm drinking a mimosa. We're making breakfast. Cheers. Cheers to the breakfast. Breakfast for dinner. Yum. So I know we did this earlier, but go ahead and tell me, guys, what is your favorite pork dish? Do you have, okay, so we did what is your favorite type of pork, but tell me what your favorite pork dish is. So, like, in my case, I'd have to say this one, the sweet potato and sauce and pork sausage hash is one of my very, very favorite dishes, period. Do I have Christmas themed tablecloths for your island? I don't yet, but I feel like I should make that happen. I'm so late. What are you drinking? We're having mimosas, which is just champagne and orange juice, and it's yummy. Barbecue pulled pork. Yes, we made barbecue pulled pork in the Instant Pot a few weeks ago. Did you guys watch that episode? We did it. It was so fast. We did an entire pork shoulder, you guys. Like, what was it? I think 5 pounds of pork shoulder. And we made, it was 3 ingredients, so yummy, a pork shoulder, barbecue sauce, and canned pineapple, and you put it all in. You can do it in the slow cooker, you can do it in the stovetop, or we did it in the Instant Pot, which took, I think, like half an hour or 40 minutes. It was amazing. We had pulled pork in like 40 minutes. You guys definitely have to go back and look at that one. That was a good one. I have never had a pork dish. What would you recommend? All of them. All of them. Every single one. BLT. Oh my God, Allison. Yes. Yes. BLTs are life. Brunswick stew. I've never had that. Tell me about Brunswick stew. Dolly said I made pork shoulder today. Yum. Sometimes, so I have a 20-quart electric roaster that we make baby back ribs. Oh yes. Oh yes. That we do the turkey in every year. Sausage, gravy, and biscuits. Carnitas. Yes, yes. A meal called Pig in the Potato Patch. It's shredded pork with baked potato with butter. Yum. Never had a pork dish. What is happening? What is happening? Well, we need to remedy that. Pork chops with onions and mushrooms. Sausage is good with anything, pretty much, yeah. Pork chops and applesauce. Anyway, so we've got this giant 20-quart roaster that I do our big, 25-pound turkey in every year. So last year, I decided I was going to make obscene amounts of shredded pork, pulled pork, and I bought an entire picnic and did the entire picnic in the roaster, and it was so good. We had pork for months. It was amazing. It was so good. And I did it just really lightly seasoned and then portioned it in smaller containers and put it in the freezer. So we had it for anything we wanted. We had it for pork tacos if we wanted to do taco seasoning with it. We could add barbecue sauce if we wanted shredded barbecue pork. We could add, what do you call it, like, I'm totally blanking. Anyway, you could add any kind of seasoning. It was wonderful. Asian seasoning. Oh, such a good idea. Pork was never raised to be sweet, should be spicy. To each his own, man. To each his own. Pork chops with cream of mushroom soup served over rice and baked. Yum. Hi, Joanne Silva. How are you? My comments just froze for a minute. Did the hot hubby make an appearance tonight? I'm so late. He did not. He's working in his office right now. So cheers, guys. Cheers. I'm enjoying hearing what you guys like. Alright. You can see it steaming. And depending on how small you cut your sweet potato, it's kind of how long it's gonna, and it also depends on how firm you like your sweet potato. So I like mine kind of on the mushier side, but if you like it a little more firm, 10 minutes will be plenty. I like mine a little bit mushy. Yummy! Smells so good. I'm just making sure nothing's sticking to the bottom, which it isn't because it's a well-seasoned pan, but I'm always paranoid a little bit that it's going to stick. We've got a few more minutes on that, and we've got 6.5 more minutes on our casserole. Those of you who are just joining us, we've got a ham and potato breakfast bake in the oven, and we've got a sweet potato pork sausage hash in the pot right here. Lori says ginger pork is amazing. I have never had ginger pork. Casserole, how long can it be frozen? So that really depends on what type of freezer you have, and it smells so good in this kitchen. It smells so good. Are the recipes on my blog? They are. They absolutely are. And they also have been put in the comments and as well and in the description above. So if you click share and share this to your wall, you'll be able to very easily, when you go to your wall, see the full description. It'll have all the links. It'll have the links to the recipes and as well as the links to the pork bot and pork be inspired for their recipes as well. You guys are funny. Urban crusted pork roast is so good. Ooh, yum. Alright, my comments are skipping on me again. We're going to reload real quick. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. I have Oh, my darling Clementine stuck in my head tonight, guys. What is that about? What is that about? I think my daughter might have been singing it earlier. I apologize, we don't usually have quite this much downtime. But that's okay. I'm enjoying hanging out with you guys. Like I said, those of you who haven't been here before, this is a long format show. We cook the whole thing, and the reason we do that is because I want to invite you in my kitchen to get to know you. I want you guys to get to know each other because this is a community, but also I want you to be able to see that there's no magic to there's no magic to TV here. There's not. It's just what you see is what you get. This is exactly how it's made. This is exactly how it comes out. Occasionally we screw up. Hopefully not tonight, since the pork board's here watching. But occasionally it happens, I won't lie. And, you know, we're all human. So I just want you to be able to see that. Sorry. I just want you to be able to see that anybody can do this. It's not, we're not making hard recipes. It's not hard to cook at home. Somebody asked what we had for dinner. We had pepperoni pizza. You know, pizza with pork. Hi, Maureen from Canada. Vince wants, he's begging for a bite. He says it does no good. He wants to be adopted. Michelle, no LuLaRoe tonight. We are pork be inspired tonight. Let's check on this again. You can hear it sizzling away. Ooh, it's soft. All right, we're good on this one. We are good. Probably closer to 10 minutes. I chopped ours pretty small. So, I'm just gonna pull it a little bit on the bottom. I'm gonna pull it up. My accidental shredded chicken looked amazing. Oh yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah. See? Sometimes it doesn't come out exactly how we anticipate. That's okay. That's how life is, right? Let me tell you, I never anticipated having a live food show, ever. Ever. 10 years ago, I was a lawyer. And now I have a cooking show. So you just never know what's going to happen. You got to embrace life. You got to embrace the things that happen. Go with the flow. All right. Can I see your comments? Hi, Amy. I can see you. If only smell-o-vision, right? It smells amazing in here. I'm not going to lie. I won't lie to you. Let's go ahead and pull this down. So yummy. We're going to make sure we get that off. So guys, when the comments move quickly, two things happen. One, they move quickly, so I'm, doing things in the kitchen, so I don't always see. But two, it is a mimosa. Victoria, sorry. But two, also, if they go really fast, Facebook won't show me every single one because then it would just be a constant scrolling feed and I wouldn't be able to read any of them. So when we've got a really busy show, which is wonderful, I love really busy shows, but when we have a really busy show, I won't always be able to see your comment. It does not mean I don't love you. It does not mean I don't want to see your comment. It's just how things work out. So, I love you. I think you're all awesome. All right. It's really hot, so we're going to let it sit for a minute. We've got 1 minute left on our casserole. Do I have my doctorate? I have my Juris Doctorate. I do. I was a lawyer. Smell and taste-o-vision. Wouldn't that be amazing? How amazing would that be? I'm actually going to peek on this. It looks amazing. I'm going to turn the broiler on. Now, only do this if you're using a... only turn the broiler on if you are sure you are using a broiler-safe dish. Please. Please don't turn the broiler on just about anything, because if you're not using an oven-safe dish, you can destroy your dish. You don't want to do that. But I'm turning the broiler on because I personally think that one of the best parts of a casserole with cheese in it is the bubbly cheese on top. So we're getting it nice and bubbly. So, oh yeah, I'll show you a close-up. Absolutely. Let's show a close-up. Come on, let's do this. So this is the pork sausage and sweet potato hash. There we go. So yummy. And if I'm serving this to guests, what I'll do is I'll chop up some green onion and put it on top. Just to give it a little pop of color. You could also put some red pepper flakes on it. Would be really yummy. Ben says, just like the Jetsons, push a button and get a full course meal. Wouldn't that be nice? That'd be nice. Wouldn't complain about that. I'm gonna have a good midnight snack tonight. Do I miss being an attorney? Not really. Yeah. There are some aspects of it I miss, but overall I like where things have gone. I'm happy. I'm gonna let it brown just a touch more. I like it bubbly. That looks amazing. I'm making it this weekend. You should, because it's so good. It's so good. And it freezes beautifully. So you can totally do like a triple batch and freeze it and pull it out in individual servings if you want. So yummy. Hi, Hi, Emily. Emily's on. Emily's a contributor in our network as well. Emily from Naptime Creations. If you guys watch her, she cooks and sews. She's very talented. She's a gorgeous daughter named Rose. Rose says it's yummy. Thank you, Rose. All right. Let's go ahead and grab these now. I think these are probably done. I hear ya. Okay. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. So good. Oh, yes. Okay. And again, if I was serving this to a crowd, I would go ahead and put some green onions over it. Look at that. Look at that toasty brown cheese on top. Delish, delish, delish. We're going to let it sit for just a minute. Where's Kelly? Kelly went away for the weekend. So Kelly's taking the night off. She's having a nice 3-day weekend with some girlfriends. And Allison was so kind to come give us a hand. I lost my job 6 years ago due to outsourcing. Now I'm retired and I don't miss it too much. I don't blame you. I mean, I'm not retired, but I don't generally miss working as an attorney, no. No. Sorry, I'm just gonna check something over here. Oh, we're good. Oh, watch out, puppy. Sorry, it looked like one of the settings wasn't changed. Who is Kelly and Allison? Hi, Karina. Kelly is my assistant that is normally here moderating comments and helping out. Allison is Allison from Domestic Superhero. She's a fellow food blogger and she's part of our live network. So she goes live on our rotation twice a week. And she was kind enough to step in and give me a hand while Kelly was out for the weekend. So let's go ahead and dish up some of this gorgeousness. Should we do that? Let's do that. All right, I'm gonna grab a scooper duper. Hi, Denise. My cousin Denise is on. Can everyone say hi to Denise? Hello. All right, so there's our. And just make sure when you first scoop it, make sure the egg is cooked through, which it is. Nothing like toasted hot cheese, right? So good. So good. So let me bring it over to you so you guys can see. Like I said, when I make it for Christmas, I do the red bell pepper. Sorry, our lighting feels a little weird tonight. I'll do red bell pepper, and then I'll put some of these. There they are, green onions on the top. So you've got red and green, and it's really pretty. Really pretty. And we're gonna let that cool off just a touch because it is really, really hot. It just came out of the oven. And just a reminder, this is egg and potato and ham, mushrooms, garlic, onion, heavy cream, cheese, salt, and pepper, and that's it. And you could use any kind of pork product. You don't have to use ham, so if you prefer bacon, if you prefer pork loin, if you've got leftover pork loin or pork steak or anything you want, even pepperoni would probably be delicious. You could sub it. Or if you don't have a full 2 cups of any one thing and you've got several things, you could totally do that as well, and it would be super yummy. So, and it makes a great dinner too, because it's got tons of protein, it's got veggies, it's just delicious. So it's a really good versatile. I was saying at the beginning, I like to bring this to like our girls' brunch. I keep losing my comments. Hi, Linda from Kentucky. All right, so let's go ahead and taste this. Get a nice big bite full of ham. Oh, and there's the cheese pull. Oh yeah, love it. I don't want to burn her up in my mouth. So good. So good. Yummy. I'll have to text my neighbor and see if she's still up to bring her hers. I lost it. So good. Yum. Hi from Arkansas. Hey, Karen from Canada. Michelle, we had pizza tonight for dinner. We had pepperoni pizza. Brianna missed the show. I'm sorry, Brianna. Listen, guys, if you missed the show, no big deal. Hit the share button. It'll share to your wall. and we're going to pop off in about 2 minutes, and at that point you'll be able to replay it from the beginning. Roxanne, is it salty? Not especially. I mean, it's, you know, salted, but it's not crazy salty. What are we eating? This is a ham and potato breakfast bake, and this one is a sweet potato pork sausage hash. So this one is our ham breakfast bake. Delicious, delicious. It's ham, potatoes, sweet peppers, onion, garlic, mushroom, salt, pepper, heavy cream, and eggs. Did I say eggs? All baked for about 45 minutes. And then this one was pork sausage, sweet potato, onion, garlic. I think that was it. Super yummy. So, thank you guys so much for being here. Cheers. Thank you so much to the pork board for having us and for sponsoring us. Please make sure to visit them, porkbeinspired.com. Please make sure to try and play with their pork bot, which is super cool. It's the messaging system on their Facebook page, the Pork Be Inspired Facebook page. It is automated. It is like living in the future. It's totally Jetsons. You can talk to it and it will use its artificial intelligence to chat with you and figure out what to make for dinner with you, or breakfast, or lunch. Is that a mimosa? It is. Cheers. Let's go ahead and finish this off. So good. So thanks, guys, for being here. Thanks, Pork Board, for sponsoring us. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. There are tons and tons and tons of pork recipes on my website, mamalovesfood.com, MAMALOVESFOOD.com. So make sure to like the page and check the website. There are also hundreds more at the porkbeinspired.com webpage. So make sure to check it out there too. And tune in to see us every Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, where we are cooking lots of fun food. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much.